If the lines y is equal to 3x plus 1 and 2y equal to x plus 3 are equally inclined to y equal to mx plus 4, then find the value of m. Okay. If the lines y is equal to 3x plus 1 and 2y equal to x plus 3 are equally inclined to the line y equal to mx plus 4, which means the angle between the lines y is equal to 3x plus 1 and y equal to mx plus 4 will be equal to the angle between the line 2y equal to x plus 3 and y is equal to mx plus 4. Okay, equally inclined. So the angle between the lines y is equal to 3x plus 1 and y is equal to mx plus 4 and the angle between the lines 2y equal to 2y equal to x plus 3 and y equal to mx plus 4 are equal. Okay, so step 1, finding the angle between the lines y is equal to 3x plus 1 and y is equal to mx plus 4. First we have to find the angle between these two lines. Okay, suppose the equation of line in the intercept form is y is equal to mx plus c, where m is the slope, c is the y-intercept. Okay, for the line y is equal to 3x plus 1, the slope m is 3. Okay, slope m is 3, and for the line y is equal to mx plus 4, the slope is m. Okay, so the first step is to find the angle between the lines y is equal to 3x plus 1 and y is equal to mx plus 4. After finding the angle, then we have to find the angle between the lines 2y is equal to x plus 3 and y is equal to mx plus 4. Okay, so first finding the angle between the lines y is equal to 3x plus 1 and y is equal to mx plus 4. Okay, so for this line the slope m is 3. Okay, the coefficient of x. Okay, for slope m2, from this line the slope is m. Here the coefficient of x is m. Okay, suppose the line is of form y is equal to mx plus c, then m is the slope. Okay, so here the slope is 3, here the slope is m. Okay, so m1 is equal to 3 and m2 equal to 4. Okay, the angle between the lines is equal to tan theta is equal to modulus of m1 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 m2. Okay, now put the values of m1 and m2 in this equation. Here m1 is equal to 3 and m2 equal to m. Okay, so plug in the values. So tan theta is equal to 3 minus m divided by 1 plus 3m. For m1 we have 3, for m2 we have m. Okay, so 3 minus m divided by 1 plus 3m. Okay, let it be equation number 1. Okay, step 2 is finding the angle between the lines. Then we have to find the angle between this line and this line. Okay, then finding the angle between 2y equal to x plus 3 and y is equal to mx plus 4. Okay, from the line 2y is equal to x plus 3, we can write by dividing this equation by 2. Okay, to make the equation as y is equal to mx plus c. Okay, the coefficient of y should be equal to 1, but in this given line the coefficient of y is 2. Okay, so we have to divide the entire equation by this coefficient of y. Here the coefficient of y is 2, so we have to divide the entire equation by 2. So now the equation becomes 2y divided by 2 is equal to x by 2 equal to 3 by 2. Okay, if we divide by 2, it will become 2y by 2 equal to x by 2 plus 3 by 2. So 2 gets cancelled. Y is equal to 1 by 2x plus 3 by 2. Here the coefficient of x is 1 by 2. So slope m1 is 1 by 2. Okay. So if we divide, it will become y is equal to x by 2 plus 1 by 2, 3 by 2. So the slope is, so this equation is y is equal to 1 by 2 into x plus 3 by 2. So if we compare with the y is equal to mx plus c, the slope m is 1 by 2 and the y-intercept is 3 by 2. Here we need the slope only, so slope m1 is equal to 1 by 2. Okay, and the line from y is equal to mx plus 4, we have slope m2 is equal to, here the coefficient of x is m, so slope m2 is equal to m. Okay, now the angle between these two lines are tan theta is equal to modulus of m1 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 m2. Here the m1 value is 1 by 2 and the m2 is m. Okay, now plug in these values in this equation, in this formula. So it will become tan theta is equal to, the value of m1 is 1 by 2, value of m2 is m. So 1 by 2 minus m divided by 1 plus 1 by 2 into m. Okay, now taking LCM, it will become modulus of 1 minus 2 into m, 2m, the whole divided by m. Now the whole divided by m, 2 into 1, 2 plus 1 into m, m, the whole divided by 2. Okay, 1 plus 2m divided by 2. Okay, now this 2, this 2 gets cancelled. So 2 gets cancelled. So the next step is tan theta is equal to, after cancelling 2, it will become tan theta is equal to 1 minus 2m divided by 2 plus m. Okay, let it be equation number 2. Okay, so in this problem, it is said that the lines are equally inclined. Okay, if the lines y is equal to 3x plus 1 and 2y is equal to x plus 3 are equally inclined with the line y is equal to mx plus 4, which means the angle between y is equal to 3x plus 1 and y is equal to mx plus 4 will be equal to the angle between the lines 2y is equal to x plus 3 and y is equal to mx plus 4. Okay, now we can equate equation 1 and equation 2. Okay, because they are equally inclined. Okay, so equally now we can equate the equation 1 and equation 2. Equation 1 is tan theta is equal to 3 minus m divided by 1 plus 3m, and equation 2 is tan theta is equal to 1 minus 2m divided by 2 plus m. Now equating, we will get modulus of 3 minus m divided by 1 plus 3m equal to 1 minus 2m divided by 2 plus m. Okay, after removing the modulus, we can write one with the plus term and another one with the minus term. Okay, so 3 minus m, after removing the modulus, we can write like this: 3 minus m divided by 1 plus 3m equal to plus of 1 minus 2m divided by 2 plus m, and 3 minus m divided by 1 plus 3m equal to minus of 1 minus 2m divided by 2 plus m. Okay, now take this equation. Okay, so take 3 minus m divided by 1 plus 3m is equal to plus of 1 minus 2m divided by 2 plus m. Okay, now cross multiplying, it will become 3 minus m into 2 plus m and equal to 1 minus 2m into 1 plus 3m. Okay, now expanding the equation, so it will become 3 into 2 6 plus 3m minus 2m minus m squared equal to 1 into 1 1 1 into 3m plus 3m minus 2m into 1 minus 2m plus into minus minus 6m squared. Okay, so this 3m gets cancelled. Minus 2m on the right hand side and minus 2m on the left hand side will be gets cancelled. So here we have 6 minus m squared equal to 1 minus 6m squared. Okay, so 6 minus m squared is equal to 1 minus 6m squared, and now move this 6m squared to this side, so it will become 6m squared, and write the minus m squared is equal to 1, and move this 6 to this side, so it will become minus 6. So 6m squared minus m squared is equal to 5m squared is equal to 1 minus 6 is minus 5. So m squared is equal to minus 5 divided by 5. So m squared is equal to minus 1. So m is equal to plus or minus square root of minus 1. Okay, here we have m squared is equal to minus 1. So from this we can find the value of m. So m is equal to plus or minus square root of minus 1 plus or minus square root of, so square root of minus 1 is equal to I. Okay, so m is equal to plus or minus I. Okay, so in this case real value for m is not possible because m is imaginary. Okay, but we need the real value of m. Okay, so real value of m is not possible for this case. Okay, now take this equation. Okay, 3 minus m divided by 1 plus 3m is equal to minus of 1 minus 2m divided by 2 plus m. Okay, so take this equation. 3 minus m divided by 1 plus 3m equal to minus of 1 minus 2m divided by 2 plus m. So that is equal to, if we cross multiply 3 minus m into 2 plus m equal to minus of 1 minus 2m into 1 plus 3m. Okay, now multiply with this minus, so it will become 3 into 2 6, 3 into m 3m, minus 2 into minus m into 2 minus 2m, minus m into m minus m squared is equal to minus 1 in minus into 1 minus 1, minus into minus plus 2m. Okay, so by multiplying with the minus, we can write 2m minus 1 equal to, write this as it is 1 plus 3m. Okay, so the next step will be equal to 6 plus 3m minus 2m is 1m minus m squared is equal to 2m into 1 2m, 2m into plus 3 plus 6m squared, minus 1 into 1 minus 1, minus 1 into 3m minus 3m. Okay, so the next step is 6 minus m 6 plus m minus m squared is equal to 6m squared. 2m minus 3m is equal to minus m minus 1. Okay, so the next step is write this equation as it is 6m squared minus m minus 1, 6m squared minus m minus 1, and move this 6 to this side, so it will become minus 6, and move this m to this side, so it will become minus m, and move this m to this side, so it will become plus m squared. Okay, so 6m squared plus m squared is equal to 7m squared minus m minus 2m minus 1 minus 6 is equal to minus 7 is equal to 0. Okay, now a is equal to coefficient of m squared, a is equal to 7, b is equal to minus 2, c is equal to minus 7. Okay, using the quadratic formula we are going to solve this problem. Okay, so the quadratic formula is m is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Now plug in the values of a, b, c in this equation. So it will become minus of b. The value of b is minus 2 plus or minus square root of b squared minus 2 the whole squared minus 4 into 7 into minus 7 the whole divided by 2 into 7. Okay, so that is equal to minus into minus plus, so 2 plus or minus 4 minus into minus plus 4 into 7 into 7 will be equal to 196 divided by 2 into 7 14. Okay, so that is equal to 2 plus or minus square root of 200 divided by 14. Okay, is equal to 2 plus or minus 200 can be written as 2 into 100 the whole divided by 14. Okay, we know that root 100 is 10. So 2 plus or minus the value of root 100 becomes 10 and root 2, 10 root 2. Okay, so 200 will be equal to square root of 200 will be equal to 10 root 2 divided by 14. The next step is 2 divided by 14 plus or minus, so split it. 2 divided by 14 plus or minus 10 root 2 divided by 14. Okay, 1 7 5 2s are 10, 7 2s are 14. Okay, so the next step is 1 by 7 plus or minus 5 root 2 divided by 14. Okay, common denominator, so we can add the numerator. So m is equal to 1 plus or minus 5 root 2 divided by 7. Okay, so this is the required value of m for the given question. Okay.